Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. With that, let's head inside the Ford Field in Detroit. We're standing by are the two men who will bring you this one, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Ford Field. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford is a big-arm guy who's learned how to temper some of his throws. Actually has added a lot more touch and accuracy as his career has gone along. Big-time confidence in his arm, though. Any throw you want, he can make it.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Ready? Blue 60.
Check. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get it.
Stafford on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Leonard Fournette, and he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Here's Logan Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. On the return, here's Agnew. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Lady!
Check 56. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford is going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Yellow 20!
Right there, 56. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. And we take you through the starting defense for Jacksonville.
Calais Campbell is one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's McKissick. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Screenplay, Johnson. And some room to run now. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Set. 280.
44. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 8 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Brings up second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
On the set. Hey, no, it's the mic right here. A little mic forward, mic forward.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now.
They go jet sweep here with Chark. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Ashawn Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama, a big, physical, intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he was going to get blown off the ball in the NFL. Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And finding Keelan Cole. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Ready?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Ready? 60 or.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
From the 38, Minshew. That's complete to Chris Conley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go. 8-3.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Check 26, check 26. Ready?
Here's Minshew. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jared Davis, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. On the draw, this is Fournette. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 20. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Stafford's pass. Incomplete on the throwaway. It's 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
90, Wolf.
On the ground with a tight end. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7. Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Go. Let's go.
9 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
1st down, Jaguars.
Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Now.
Fournette running out of the gun. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. 70, Indy.
Tight ends on the loosey.
Fight.
On second down, here's Fournette.
On the ball.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
You ain't got nothing. No.
On third down, Fournette. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down, Jacksonville.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Fournette. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
That was a good, strong run for a first down, and they are just dominating right now on this drive. They've stayed on the field, which consequently means the opposition's offense can't get out there and score any points.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off play action, it's Minshew. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get 34 yards there. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. You could tell he was searching for a hole, trying to find a running lane. There just was none to be found.
Yeah, that's because the big guys in the middle are just clogging everything up. Might want to think about stretching the line splits out a little bit. Make those guys cover a little bit more ground. Maybe you'll find some more room for your runners.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Minshew. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Lambo is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
In your face.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw is Stafford. He's going to loft one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Prater on to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Jags and Leonard Fournette making their way onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This is Fournette. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The tackle by Bovada. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They will run it. It's McKissick. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Get off the field.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Stafford throws complete to Galladay. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run with McKissick, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Ready? 8, read.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check them.
Go 5.
Fournette. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Okay, this is almost football 101. What is a draw trying to accomplish? Using the aggressiveness of the defensive line against itself when they're getting back to the backfield, you pass them by handing the ball to a runner. In this case, that didn't work at all because the defensive line was there so quickly, there was no chance to fool them.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike 51. Watch the go.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Nifty move. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
A carry now for McKissick. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Second and 5 now. Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Golladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Stafford on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Stafford. This one complete to Lacy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The Lions on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
For the field goal, a 43-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. They come out here in the I. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. This is Scarborough, and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's 2 sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive.
Now that's how you start a drive. Not only do you pick up a first down, you do it on a chunk play. Big yardage, and now you put a little bit of a dent in the confidence of the defense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Ready?
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Minshew sets to throw. And connecting here with DJ Chark. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On the run, it's Fournette. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He was brought down by Tavon Wilson. It's a gain of 6. And a Jaguar first down.
Let's go. 50, plant.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Chark. 23 yards, the final tally.
Complete to DJ Chark. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Second down and goal. Minshew looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. And Lambeau will put this one through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Stafford. He's going to air one out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit as they dialed up the deep shot. But they weren't on the same page on that play. Heck, I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something else. Ends up throwing it over the sidelines. Well incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports halftime report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Again, it's Fournette. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
Here we go. 8, read.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Open is Swaim, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
You remember this? Let's go, baby.
Ready?
Here's Minshew. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Big grip. Big grip.
They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Blue 60! Too little, Get on!
On first down, Stafford here. Open man is Galladay, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. A gain of 3, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Yellow lady! Yellow lady! Ready?
They go to Johnson again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
But escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Go now.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. 3rd down here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Minshew 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Conley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. It'll be Minshew again. He's got it over the middle to Jeff Swain. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
9 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A handoff, Fournette running left. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Rashawn Melvin in on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Lions' 47-yard line.
Set. 30 base.
Check.
Go.
They'll run it again with Fournette. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. A shotgun give to Fournette. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Go. 15 line. 15 line.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
We got 3. Hit it.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me there, partner.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Calais Campbell in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So on the heels of the sack, they knock him backwards in the running game.
So now it's up to the offense coordinator talking directly into the helmet of his quarterback to instill a little bit of confidence here. Call the play with authority, call with confidence, and let him know this one is the winner.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Stafford. This one complete to Lacey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Let's go. 60 outlaw. And watch that. And watch the block.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
60 Pittsburgh.
Throwing on 2nd down. Minshew caught here by Conley. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Minshew. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
You ready?
They'll run with Fournette. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Minshew sets to throw. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who is on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's the way they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Stafford now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's taken down inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. Here's McKissick. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll go again with McKissick. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Talk about controlling the football and controlling the drive. And with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from the 20. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let him know, let him know. Bring it.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. From just shy of midfield, Stafford, and he finds Danny Amendola. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? Move 60. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
On first and 10, Stafford. And that's complete to Jesse James. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 31-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. They run. This is Scarborough. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and gain yardage.
On first down, it's Stafford. Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Stafford. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Calais Campbell picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had a victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory, like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
First down.
Set up. 60 or.
Touchdown, defense.
Let's go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he completes it to Westbrook. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Come on.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Now.
Here's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, Minshew looking to throw. The open man is Westbrook. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Down. 18 Gator.
Watch the backer, watch the backer. 51, Mike.
Go.
It'll be Minshew again. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Get it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. The throw taken in by Cole. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Out of the gun is Minshew, and able to find Conley. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30.
That was simply snap, rock, and fire. I mean, they didn't take long at all. Slant route, and I loved where he put it. He put on the body of the receiver low so that only he can catch it.
Yeah, I don't think there was any magical formula there. Defensively, that's just tough to defend.
Very much so, and that way it allows the receiver to keep his body in front of the defender and not allow him to go through him to knock the ball away.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
A close call here. Did the ball cross the plane? I don't know. From the naked eye, this was tough to tell.
Always difficult when there's such a tangle of bodies around. You're just trying to find the ball and make sure just a portion of it crossed the plane of the goal line.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will shave one more off this lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And Detroit getting set to go now. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing here, Stafford. Able to get away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Johnson. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
So now the Jags down by 11, a little over a minute and a half remaining. They need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal in either order as they've got it first down. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Mike 56. Get him.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.